So today, I'm going to discuss a former favorite radio host of mine, Kyle Kulinski, of the show Secular Talk. Now, for years, I was a big fan of Kyle Kulinski because he, promoted secularism and he would call out authoritarian leaders. But in recent years, I think his show should change its name from Secular Talk to Isolationist Echo Chamber, because that's what his show has become. It's no longer about calling out theocracies or authoritarian rulers. It's now anti-war this, anti-war that, intervention bad, neocons bad, isolationism good. And he, instead of calling out authoritarian rulers, he now spends every waking hour making excuses for them. And so, over the past year, I've kind of abandoned Kyle Kulinski because he's just gone straight off the deep end. And today, he further proved that with a tweet this morning. Bernie should have his own paramilitary forces protecting him 24/7, but y'all not ready for that conversation. Gee, yeah, politicians having their own private militia. Now that is a brilliant idea. Gee, why didn't I think of that before? Because that is so obviously what we should have in a first world democracy. Private militias are always endemic of a country going on the right path towards freedom and prosperity. I mean, Jesus Christ. If I can get serious for a moment, this is scary. Kyle Kulinski is literally calling for the formation of something along the lines of the SA, or of the Interahamwe, or of the NKVD. He wants politicians to have their own private militia force. It astounds me. This is a guy who claims to represent liberal values, who claims to represent freedom and democracy, and he wants politicians to have their own militia. How much more extremist can you really get? Militias are it's unbelievable that he's promoting this. And I think it really shows just how far off the deep end Kyle Kulinski's gone. Lately he's become, not just an admirer of Bernie, but like a cult follower. This guy, there's nothing Bernie can possibly say that would get Kyle to not like him. He worships Bernie like he's a literal god. And, I supported Sanders in 2016. Yeah, my political leanings are a little different back then, but I was a Bernie supporter. But lately, Bernie's just been getting so extreme, and his supporters are becoming so insufferable that I can't take it anymore. And Kyle is really indicative of that. Kyle has gone so far off the deep end. He's lost his mind so much that I cannot put myself in the same camp as him anymore. He's gone. He's dead to me. And I know it sounds kind of weird, but he is dead to me. He is no longer the Kyle that I once admired. He's now this isolationist, populist, left-wing extremist. And he's gone from calling out authoritarianism to making excuses for authoritarianism. He's gone out from calling out theocracies to defending theocracies. And now he's gone from calling out cults and extremists to literally becoming a cultist extremist himself. And I hope and pray that this is not a sign of what is to come for the Democratic Party. Because I identify as a liberal. I identify as a liberal Democrat. But what Kyle is promoting, and what his fellow progressives are promoting, this is not liberalism. This is insanity. Absolute, total, unbridled insanity. And may God have mercy on this country's soul if this is our future.